Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with some more of this build of the ENS Veteran Tactical Instructor. Now I'm doing a custom build for a guy, and he has two of these figures. There's an R and an S version, and we're going to be combining most of the light and multicam pieces on one figure, and then doing that build on camera, and then I'll show you the completed build of the blacked out figure on a later date. But I'm basically doing a combination of some parts from each onto one. So we're going to start with this multicam vest today, and this guy is an awesome set. You can see this has all of the bells and whistles just like the real thing. We do have a little hanger down here. We have some radio pouches, and we have this thing right here which goes with these, and this right here is slap charge, and they do have basically some double-sided sticky tape on the back of these if you want to set these up on a diorama. But these are essentially an explosives charge, and we have little pouches for those. We have a camelback, and then we have some accoutrements for the vest. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to build this out and then put it on the figure and see what it looks like. So this is your front. This is your triple magazine pouch up front. Okay, and we're going to start with the back, and we're going to start to do some molly. And molly in that guy, which is your water bladder. And then I want to do these two things on the side, so it kind of matches up, kind of like that. So let's just molly these in real quick and kind of show you how we do it. So this vest is laser cut, which means that little tiny laser beams basically allow you to string stuff like this through these little holes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these guys on. Now the laser cut goes all the way up, you can see, and then you got a hook and loop on the back as well. But what we want is we want to be able to put this guy semi-high and kind of get it about right there. And we're going to go dead center with this thing. So that's going to be my first bit, is to go dead center with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and do something real quick and pull out. These come with foam plates inside, and just for maneuverability's sake, I'm going to go ahead and pop these out for right now while I string this together. And that'll really help you because it gives you a lot more bend. Okay. Alright, let's get started. So you can see 4 laser cuts here. Okay, so I'm just going to do the 2 right in the center. That's going to cinch a tiny bit, but that's okay. All right. Get yourself a good pair of tweezers. Like I said, spend some money on them. Buy them for about 30 bucks. They're ones that dentists use, but they're very firm. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Get cheap tweezers on Amazon. You get what you pay for. And this is pretty much my most important tool that I use. So, pull these guys down. And that's what we're looking for. Okay? So, bob and weave, bob and weave. Now we're going to go back through. And again, if you don't like spending the time to do this, you could do a couple of stitches up top, essentially, and then glue dot the bottom. But we're going to try to put this together correctly, because once you have a piece done properly, it's not going to fall apart. That's the hope, anyway. Okay. Need some background music. It's gonna look really good. And as you do this, think about it like therapy, right? Get to sit with your thoughts.
What are your thoughts right now?
What are my thoughts? How do I do this quicker? I'm thinking about business stuff and how to get people more interested in stuff like this. The coolest thing ever is to walk into somebody's, say office, right? And if you have a figure like this on your desk or on your shelf, the first thing people do is go to it, And I think there's a lot of people that would collect these things and build these things, like gun guys, gun collectors, and anybody who likes video games and stuff like that. So this is just such a niche hobby that a lot of people don't know about it. But once they figure it out, it's super. They love it. They absolutely love it. And if you're into building stuff like Legos or action figures or guns and stuff like that, then you probably really enjoy this. Models. Everybody likes to be a kid, right? This is just stuff for bigger kids. I think part of being a small company, especially with all this family working for me and you, I think part of this is, we're able to do stuff like, say, Patreon or stuff like Instagram shorts and kind of use our imagination and figure out what works. But ultimately, we need more customers and more people to be into this hobby. That's important. All right, almost all the way down. People think that this stuff comes with directions. It doesn't. So the directions are here. A lot of photos, a lot of trial and error, and the ability to get build information all in one place is pretty amazing. I could tell you that when I started this hobby, this was so much trial and error. But if somebody had content where they did builds and talked about it and went through how to do stuff, it would have made my life easier. So now we're going to do these pouches on the side here. And I'm going to line this up. This is going to look sick. This is going to look super cool. For those of you that don't know what sick is just my term for excellent. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Now this one is stitched together, so we're just going to drop down. Can you think about the level of master craftsmanship it takes to just make all these parts? It's freaking insane.
I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
The people at the warehouse that we met that sat with 1,000
And
vests
sewed.
and sewed.
Yeah, it's just everything is hand done. There's nothing really on this fabric stuff that's machined except for laser cutting it, the pattern out. But everything else is just by hand. So that's one of the things, like prices on these figures are expensive for some people because of the time it takes to make them. And knowing the manufacturer, you know, and being with them for, God, how many, almost 10 years now? And learning the trades and how this stuff actually gets made and how it works. And trying to keep those people on board that know how to do this because it's a specialty. I mean, not anybody and their mom can do this. It's got to be somebody who's done it, made the mistakes, and has learned over a process of time. It's going to look really good. Really, really good. Last but not least, why don't you tell me about your job today? What did you do with the kids as far as business talk? What are you guys learning?
You sure you want me to share that?
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Like we have our son and our daughter working for us, and everybody's helping on social media, right? And everybody's kind of building a plan together and trying to figure out how to make this business work. I think that's special.
Yeah. We tried to come up with social media prompts and ideas for people on our Facebook page, because on the page there's like 270,000 followers, and I think maybe 2 of them see the things that we post.
And is that because Facebook has put us in a black hole?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because of the type of
Products we sell.
and also the things that you like online. When you go to Instagram, if you like gun guys,
I like gun guys.
and you like stuff like that, and I think that adds to the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get people on Facebook to see our posts, and people in Facebook group to join the Facebook group
Yep.
to get more exclusive stuff, and get people to sign up for Patreon. And, you know, what were other special fun things? Like your newsletter list for blackopstoystory.com.
Ooh, talk about that.
Nope.
Nope.
That's a surprise for later.
Surprise for later. So, the back's done pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a couple pieces of change. I'll see if I have a water bladder tube, but you can get a little tiny, PVC tube, and you could use it as a water bladder. But I'm going to throw some change in here. That's just going to give me some weight on the back of the vest, which is what we're looking for, so it hangs right. That looks sexy, doesn't it? All right, so now we're going to do the front, and this pouch is already put on for you, which is great. So what we're going to do is just put some magazines in here, and we want to go bullet side down, okay? These right here are little pull tabs, the bungees on them. There you go. Over the magazine like that. And you can see that I'm putting the magazines in with the curve on the side. When you pull it out, that's the direction you want them if you're right-handed, or however you do it. What we want to do is we want to get in the middle of this. So you can see there's strings attached to the back. We want to use that slot right there. It's looking really good, really good. So these guys right here are radio pouches, and you can see that they have hook and loop on each side. You have this bottom section right here, and then you have the pull tab up top. So this is going to be, say if you had communication set, you could put a radio here, and that's going to go inside the cummerbund. And this right here is your cummerbund. Then you have this Velcro piece right here. When you close the vest, you want to do it like that. Your radio pouches are going to attach like this. And your cummerbund will come over the top of that. And that way your radio is hugged to your body and not out in the way. So. Next thing you have is a little hanger kit, and you can see it's got hook and loop right here. And this could attach. We're actually going to go right here. Again, foam plate inside. If you want to get more movement on your figure, you can take these foam plates out. That way it actually wraps around the body more. What I'm going to do is stick a quarter in there. Back up. Now the explosives kit comes with a detonator right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff inside of this pouch. That way I don't lose it. This could also be where you put your tourniquets and stuff if you wanted to. But just quick, easy access. So when this is all said and done, this is going to look like that. Looks really good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So let's keep moving. Now the customer wants the sweatshirt on the figure, so I'm going to do that real quick. And I may or may not take this shirt off. I don't know yet. Essentially, if I leave this shirt on, it may limit the posability because it's so thick with the sweatshirt on. But we'll see in just a second. This is a great shirt, by the way. Biggest thing is you want to make sure that it doesn't bunch up underneath. And I'm just going to use my tweezers, find the edge of that t-shirt, and then pull the t-shirt down. That looks pretty good. The cool thing about a long sleeve shirt or something like the sweatshirt is it gets rid of the joints. So you don't see any joints. Make sure we don't have anything bunching up in the back. There we go. That's looking really good. Okay, so next, want me to throw the plate carrier on? Just do a test fit? Let's check.
You are the builder.
I am the builder. Let's just double check. So. It's gonna look really good. Looks good. So let's go ahead and just throw these on. I think we're going to start on the helmet and communication set, which is super exciting. So,
In the next video.
in the next video. In the next video, we're going to do the helmet and communication set. But that right there is the complete vest for right now. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and let somebody know something about this stuff which they don't know about by liking and subscribing to our content. And thanks for watching. See you next time.